Hey folks, and welcome to the latest installment of Dave's Impressions. This time around, Surviving Mars. Spoiler alert, I did not survive Mars. These impressions were taken from playing the game for around 5.5 hours. Enjoy! I can't be the only one that completes the tutorial in games like Surviving Mars and feels that I haven't actually retained anything. The tutorial made the game seem very complex. I told a friend how power, water, and oxygen have to be cultivated, how buildings can be assigned day and night shifts, how probes are used to explore the Martian landscape, and how resources have to be either created on the planet or shipped from Earth via shuttle. This is before a passenger rocket is ever sent. After my first couple of games, I could never find a water source in my starting area, so I had to use moisture vaporators to extract water out of the air. Not having the technology to build more than the one vaporator I shipped from Earth, I was sentencing the people who had just landed on the planet to an early death. Most of my time with the game involved a lot of restarting. I'll get things right this time, I said to myself. Laying the groundwork is fundamental, not just because it's the first part of the game, but any mistakes made here will compound themselves as time goes on. I got the impression that trying to fix problems as they occur is a game of diminishing returns, so every time something went wrong, I started again, confident that I'd learned enough to have a better go of it. It worked too. All the juggling of the systems that seemed so overwhelming in the tutorial became easy to manage, mainly because while the game is different every time it's loaded, there are certain right ways to play, and the foundation of any colony is best when it follows a certain design. As I found myself stuck in this early game, only laying the right groundwork for human life in my last 30 minutes, I wonder if I truly got a glimpse of what Surviving Mars is. The part of the game that I had to wrestle with the most in my early hours is the concept of maintenance. The dust and general use of all facilities will wear them down. Once the maintenance bar fills up, the drones are called, and there's a short window of time until the building shuts down. To get it working again, you have to have the proper resources. In the game's starting options, there is a modifier for easy maintenance which removes this mechanic, alongside other rules that make the game as easy or difficult as a player would like. I was tempted to turn it on. Learning about keeping certain buildings away from manufacturing in the blast-off zone of the shuttle so they don't get covered in dust helped make maintenance not the concern it seemed to be when I first started playing. That and having everything constantly failing all the time kind of felt like the point of it all, or at least part of the spirit of what the game is. I'm sure such issues are exacerbated once human life enters the picture. The last thing I'd like to mention is the tech tree. It's random every time you play. Not completely random, although there is a rule that allows that. I think all the tech is grouped in early, mid, and late game clumps. I saw many of the same research nodes in all my restarts, but not knowing what will show up means you can't rely on the tech tree. That might spell disaster if there's something you absolutely need, such as the ability to build more moisture vaporators if you want to construct additional domes to get more people on the planet. Perhaps the exponential growth in research as you play limits the issues this could cause, as the crucial technologies show up before you truly need them. Thanks for watching. So, will I be continuing with Surviving Mars? Sadly I won't, although I would really like to, and I'll tell you why. The game has just such an unabashed optimism about it. There's this can-do attitude, this vibe, like I imagine the US felt after the moon landing, that we've just accomplished something absolutely phenomenal that no one thought was possible, and even though it's very expensive and it's very risky, we're going forward and we're going to try to do it anyway. And that feeling kind of permeates all of Surviving Mars. I didn't get to the point where I had to keep people alive, but even in its early stages, when you're just dealing with drones and cargo rockets and the funding and how much everything costs, there is that just sense that something wonderful is being accomplished and you as a player are a part of it. So with all the gameplaying I do for my channel, I just don't have the time to dedicate to learning how Surviving Mars plays because, look, 5.5 hours and I never got to keep people alive. I mean, part of that's probably how slow I learned to play these games. Hopefully, maybe with a few more grand strategy under my belt, they will become easier for me. Or maybe I won't be as stubborn. It took me till right near the end of my play when I looked up a beginner's guide on YouTube that actually explained a lot of the game that the tutorial or just fiddling around didn't make apparent to me. You know, little things here and there that once you knew them, everything started to click into place and the whole game made a lot more sense and was more enjoyable because of it. So if you are a grand strategy fan, or even, you know, if you like something like Civilization or Alpha Centauri and you want to see if you can create a human colony on Mars, I'd highly recommend this. As always, if you'd like to show me some love and help the channel, please like the video. Please leave a comment to what you thought of the game, what you thought of the video, what you think I can improve. Share the video with your friends if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And as always, I hope you are all having a wonderful day.